What's going on, people? Welcome back to the channel, fam. Let's think back on the game that we saw against Brentford yesterday and say, yo, that was a hell of a game. Brentford didn't offer much. Manchester United defended well. All in all, Manchester United did very well. A bounce back from Newcastle last Sunday. Listen, we needed that win. We need to get back on track. We need to get back in the top four. So listen, I'm happy and I'm proud. Referee, do me a favor. Blow the whistle. Let's go. So let me introduce you to this new program. And we call it What We Saw. And in this program, we're going to talk about 5 things that we identified in the game against Brentford that Manchester United used to effectively beat them yesterday. Bruno Fernandes, boss in the midfield. That man took control of the midfield at a deeper level, not his normal number 10, but at a number 8, playing from box to box, and he completely bossed the entire midfield. I remember I passed diagonally from the right to left on the wing for Rashford to kick on and run down the flank. It was immaculate. Listen, Bruno bossed that midfield yesterday. Completely. McTominay playing in a settled position in the number 6. That position that he's settled in, where he can defend and attack occasionally. That position where you can intercept the ball, where you can pass forward, pass backward, but not necessarily be too effective up front, but be a protection for the back four. After defeat at Brentford in the first part of the season, McTominay stood up and took number 6 position and held at his own until Casemiro came in. And that's what we wanted for him to do in this Premier game. What he played last week on Sunday, a number 10 position, I don't know what Eric Ten Hag was doing, but that was dead. That was absolutely dead. What he did this game, absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect. I loved every second of it. Congratulations, McTominay. You did a very good job in this one. What we saw in Jadon Sancho yesterday was absolutely spectacular. What we saw was Sancho running down the flank, taking on people, making decisive passes left, right, in through the middle, crosses across the face of the box. That's what we wanted Sancho to do from day one. He was creative. He was innovative. He was active in the game. And I like that about Jadon Sancho. He did a lot he did that a lot at Borussia Dortmund, and he's doing that now in Manchester United, and that's what we want. That's what we love to see. So big up yourself, Jadon Sancho. What we saw was David De Gea saving Manchester United yet again. David De Gea, fam. That save in the second half, oh my God. Oh my damn God, fam. What a save. Because had it not been for that save, it'd have been 1-1. I'm telling you right now. 1-1. So big up yourself, David De Gea. Big up yourself. And the last thing that we saw was Anthony Martial finishing off a game 30 minutes without being injured, without being stretched off, without being holding on his dream hamstring on his hip. Anthony Martial finished the game. A second game running without being injured. And oh my God, you have no idea how happy I am. You have no idea how happy I am. But let's not jinx it, people, because he might be injured by reading a book tonight or tomorrow. But thank God Anthony Martial is back and fit. Let's hope that he's not injured on Saturday. Let's hope that he carries on next week and the following week, fam. We need Anthony Martial fit and ready. Big shout out to Sabitzer. You guys are doing very well. Big shout out to Martinez. Big shout out to Varane. But people, remember, what we saw was Manchester United growing in confidence. That's the biggest take. Manchester United growing in confidence. Going back again to get these few championships. FA Cup, Europa League. Let's go. People, bless yourself, bless up others. Manaz.